Hey, it's Natalie from the DexPixel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up CyberGrid label alerts in StreamElements. So if you are a StreamElements user, navigate to your dashboard right here, click on Overlays, and let's create new overlay. Okay, so the overlay resolution, I'm not going to use 1080p because we actually don't need a full-size alert, so we are going to use custom. And it's gonna be 600 by 400. Let's click start. And why is the reason for that size? Because these are not full screen alerts, as I mentioned, and we don't need them to actually taking all of the space and just using your CPU because it's rendering all the empty space. So we only need this box, and then you can make it smaller or bigger in the actual OBS or Streamlabs, whatever you're using. So the next step is add widget, and let's our alert box. Let's edit, and you don't actually see it. So click somewhere here on the empty space and then just drag it and adjust the corners to your size. So I want it to be right like this. Okay, so now it's in our box, and I will be setting up follower alert. And using those settings, you can set up subscriber, tip, share, rate. The setting's gonna be exactly the same as a follower. So I'm not gonna waste your time in showing one by one. I'm just gonna show you follower, and then you use the same steps for the all other alerts. So let's go follower alert. And the first thing we are going to change is video. So I already have alert uploaded, but how you upload is click right here and then click select files and navigate to the folder where your alerts are. And then select the alerts you want to use. Now in my case, I have this one with the heart because it's for follower, and I'm gonna click submit. I will emulate now just to show you how it looks if we don't change anything. So the alert is here, but the text is not on the right place. I want it on the alert, and the text is too big, and it's a lot of stuff that's going on that I want to change. But the first thing almost forgot is change the title of the alert and name it something you won't forget. Also, I always do recommend to add the size of the alert box so you don't forget when you're gonna add it to your OBS or Streamlabs as a browser source. So in my case, it's 600 by 400 as you saw, and I'm gonna write it in the title so I don't forget it. So I skipped that step, but I did now, so we're good. Video is right here, the alert. The upload sound, I'm currently working on the alerts. They're in the work in progress, but you will have them matching the alerts itself. So when you're gonna upload alerts, just click upload the sound, just click the upload sound and add the sound. The next thing is layout. It's gonna be text over the image always. Alert message. I do like my alerts being in 2 lines. That means that if someone has a long name, it's not gonna go out of the box. It's gonna stay in the box. And how you do it is click right here in front of I and just press enter on your keyboard, and now you have your alert message in 2 lines. I feel like this is something that everyone should use because I saw so many alerts that are perfect, amazing, and then the text ruins everything because it's going out of the box of the alert itself, and it just doesn't match. So I do recommend be nice and adjust your alert message text right here. Alert duration is 8 seconds, so we are changing here, and let's emulate just to see what we did so far. Okay, so we have our alert, but the text is not where we want it to be. So our next step is let's adjust the text position. Let's navigate to the alert text settings right here. And the first thing, I'm going to change the font. I will be using Orbitron, but you can use any font you like. If you have custom font, it's totally optional and it's up to you. So again, this is individual option that you can do as you like. The text size, I'm going to use 25 because I don't like it too big, but I don't like it too small. So line height is 1. Line height is the space between the top text and the bottom text, so don't make it too big because it's going to be looking weird. 1 is perfect. The font weight bold, you can use if you want, and the text shadow, let's leave it for now, but I'll see how I feel, maybe I'll remove it. And the most important part regarding the text is advanced settings and the position of top margin. First, I will change my text to, let's do it white. And the top margin is something that is going to move your text up or down. So currently it's -50 and it's going out of the box because you didn't see it right here. It was cut out. So and remember, our height is 400. So now you need to choose the text position between 0 and 400. So I want it in the middle. So let's add 200. As you can see, it's already moved, but my alert is not like exactly at the middle. So I will use 150. And let's play, let's emulate and see how it will go. Follower alert, emulate. Okay, so let's move a little bit more up. So it's gonna be 140. I think that's the perfect position. And to be honest, I hate that shadow. So I will be removing the shadow because I don't know why, but on the top text is a little bit more darker than on the bottom. So let's remove it. It's just triggering my OCD. It looks weird. So let's go back to the advanced settings and let's emulate. Let's go. Okay, perfect. I actually really like this. The position is perfect. Maybe we can change this color so it's more visible. Let's change the color. Let's say to like bluish purple, and let's see how it will look. Emulate. Okay, so it changed the color of the name, but if we want to change the bottom text, let's just Control A, Control C, and go back go back to the text settings, and here it's gonna be the same color. So the text right here, and let's emulate. Okay, so that actually looks better, right? But I'm gonna leave that up to you. So don't forget this one, this text color is changing for the bottom text, and this one, advanced, this color, the highlight, is for the name. So don't forget it. Let's leave it as it is, and as I said, if you don't like it, change it. The most important is don't forget that our top margin is 140. So then the next step and the last steps for the follower alert is animation settings. So here, right on the bottom, let's click. And enter animation and exit animation for the alert. We already have it because the animation has intro and outro, but we want to update our text animation because I don't like how it just pops. So first we're going to change fade in animation, and exit it will be fade out. Text appearance delay, let's put 0.5. StreamElements is gonna be 5. Come on. Okay, perfect. And text disappearance offset, I'm going to put as 0.5 also, but let's just see how it will look, and then we are going to adjust if needed. So let's emulate our alert, and showing up perfectly. And let's see, disappearance, perfect. Actually like it. So let's leave it on 0.5 and 0.5. That's it. I actually hate that color, but I'm not going to change it now. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Don't do that color. It's not really matching, but it is what it is. So this is all for, I'm sorry. So this is all for the follower alert. And if you remember what I said right at the start, all of these settings are going to be exactly the same for the subscriber, tip, share, alert. So now you have to remember that, okay, the margin was 100, the alert duration was 8, the color is, maybe you have it already Control C and copy it, and just then Control V and paste it. It's literally all the same. There are only two differences in the alert. When you are going to the subscriber alert and you change all of these settings, Please don't forget to go to the variation settings because they are right here. If you don't change them, your new updated alert won't play for the resubscriber, subscriber gift, and the community gift. So if you want one alert to be for everything, then just disable it and then default alert will play. But if you want to have these alerts, you also need to adjust all of these settings because they will play the default alert. So I do recommend having that in mind when you are doing your alerts from scratch. And the same goes for the cheer alert. So remember, subscriber alert and cheer alert do have variations. So this is the cheer alert. Here we go. Here are the variations. If you don't remove them or don't update them to exact settings that we did for follower, they are going to play as default and it's going to be looking like this. Yeah, so this is the default alert. I do recommend updating it and or just deleting them or disabling them. Totally up to you. You decide what steps you're going to take. So this is it from me. And as I said, when you are done, just go right here, copy overlay URL, go to your OBS or Streamlabs, whatever you are using, create browser source, and don't forget our size for width is 600 and height is 400. This is very important. Change those settings in OBS. So this is it from me. I hope this helped you to set up these alerts. And I'm also gonna have a video for the Streamlabs users. So if you want to find out something more about Streamlabs, you can go ahead to check that video. And here is the most important part for all this setup is when you are done, have fun streaming, enjoy your stream, enjoy your new alerts, and that's it from me. Bye bye.